Well, hello, hello, and good afternoon. This is Dr. Yonette. You know, this is not my usual time to be with you, as you would notice, but I had to come on today. Last week I was traveling and visiting with my family. You should have seen the post. We all got together because my brother was ordained as an ordained minister. Yay to Conrad, and I got to see my siblings and my nieces and my niece for the first time, my great niece for the first time. Shout out to Bliss. She's growing and developing well, and her parents, Treasure and Lex, are taking good care of her. So, I missed our read time last week, but I hope you did do read time. And I apologize because there's no excuse for missing read time. So this morning I missed read time again, and that was because I went to pick up my son from school. Welcome home, Julius. I went to pick up my son for the Thanksgiving break, and we got back around 5 o'clock this morning. So I had some rushing around to do to get my day going and started, and I missed my time with you. But it's never too late, and it's better late than never for us to get together. So let's snuggle up, bring baby clothes, bring your toddlers and your preschoolers and your kindergartners, elementary schoolers, your middle schoolers and your high schoolers close, because we are going to have a good time with rhyming. We are doing this book today. It looks very simple, and this is called the Hat Book, and it's a story about a story in rhyme. It's written by Nancy Van Lane, and the pictures are by Holly Mead. Now, rhyming is a very good strategy to use to teach your children words and reading. And so let's open up this book today and dive right in. This is the hat. This is the hat. This is the hat. What color is the hat? Yes, that's a purple hat. This is the man who wore the hat. Where is the man? He's right here. And he's putting the hat on his head. The hat goes on his head. He wore the hat when he walked in the rain. Tap, a pat, tap, a tap, tap. With his old wooden, what's a rhyming word for rain? Cane, yes, his old wooden cane. Around whisked the wind and snatched the hat. See the wind? Whoosh! Snatched the hat off the man's head. The hat flew away to a field of hay, where upside down it sat. Let's see what happens to the hat. A woolly brown spider crawled into the hat. Where is the spider? Right there. The spider is crawling into the hat. The spider moved in. I wonder what kind of house that is going to be for the spider. Let's find out what happens. Leggety, leaped a mouse. It bounced the spider out the house. Screech, a tweak. The little mouse said, "This hat will make a mighty fine bed." Yes, the mouse is going to make his bed out of the hat. Then along came a farmer. He picked up the hat. Out jumped the mouse. Pittery pat. The farmer laughed. Ho, ho, ho. This hat will make a swell scarecrow. This hat is getting used for a lot of things. Let's see what's next. Down fluttered crow. He perked on the hat. The scarecrow's hat. Imagine that. Caw, caw, caw. A dainty nest. I'll add some straw, but first I'll rest. This is ease. Who is resting on the hat? That's a crow on the scarecrow's hat. Let's see what's next. Tut, tut, clucked the farmer's wife when she saw the crow in the hat with a nest out of straw. Shh, shh. Fly away, the farmer's wife said. Then off she skipped with the hat on her. Yes, the farmer's wife is now wearing the hat. Look at her right there. She's skipping away. She chased away the crow off of the hat, and now she is wearing it. Let's see what happens next. She watched a hen strut on thin legs while she used the hat to gather some eggs. She filled the hat with kernels of corn and fed the chicks who sang out their song. Cheep, cheep, cheep on that chilly morn. Let's see what's next. Later that day, with a hat on her knees, she sat on the porch and shelled spring peas. Tumly, 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 tum, tum, flopped the pump in her lap. She spilled the peas and snatched up the hat. Who is Tumly Tum Tum? Who is Tumly Tum Tum? Who do you think Tumly Tum Tum is? Who do you think it is? Yes, the dog. He spilled all the beans in her hat. Oh my goodness, from her hat. He carried the hat way down the road, but it dropped when he stopped to bark at a toad. Yip, yip, he growled. Grrr, grrr. When the toad hopped away, the puppy howled. Ow! Where's the hat? Right in the middle. There's the puppy. And there is the toad. This is an interesting book. Lots of action. Let's see what happens next. Splittery splat, spittery splat. The pup ran home when it started to rain. Then along came the man with the old wooden cane. Who's the man with the old wooden cane? Is this the man that the hat belonged to? Let's find out. Tappy tap tap. He found his hat. It was dusty and dirty and rumpled and stained, but he whooped a glad song, picked up, put it on, then danced jig a jig jig in the rain. Is the hat coming right back to the man who owned it? Let's see. He danced jig a jig, tap a tap, jiggity jig, tappity tap, jig a tap tap, down the lane. Why is he dancing? Do you think he's happy why he's dancing? And why would he be happy? Yes, he found his hat back. The end. Did you like this book? This is a fun rhyming book. Moms and dads, I know you are enjoying your time reading with your children, your babies as they are growing up. I want to encourage you to share with me what has been happening and how your child has been enjoying reading. And let's continue to read so that your child will develop into the best child ever and take on his or her responsibility in life. This is Dr. Yonette saying thank you for joining me this Saturday afternoon, and have a great day reading with your baby.